Hey everybody, so let's take a look at our scavenger hunt. We'll do this together. You still need to turn it in. It will count for a grade, but we'll do it together so that I make sure that you know where everything is, and we can pretty much figure it out as we go, right? So I'm going to move myself over here because this right side will actually be used a good bit. So define the following words using dictionary tool in this doc. Add the definition as comments. So I'm not going to do all of them. I'm going to show you the basics, and I'm going to let you practice it and show that you get it as we go. So, what you have to understand is Google Docs is a little bit more in depth than your normal word processing units, right? There's a lot more that we can do with this. So up here, we have our tools that we can use. So if you go here, it says define the following words using the dictionary tool. So if we go to tools, right, we find dictionary. You'll notice that over here, we have a dictionary that opens up. And if we type in our first word, A-B-E-Y, Y-A-N-C, right? We get this definition that pops up. So add this definition as a comment. So to create a comment, we're going to highlight our word, right? And we're going to push this little comment button here. And then I'm just going to, just the first little bit, you don't have to do it all. And we're going to add that in, boom, and then click comment. All right, so now you have two more to do on your own, okay? So again, if you need to keep practicing and watch this over and over, that's great. I'm good with that. But I want to give you the ideas on how we move through this, right? So that's our dictionary tool. Again, it's up in tools, dictionary, and then you can make a comment by creating or by highlighting and using that little blue add comment. All right. So our next one, use the Explorer tool in this document to answer the following California trivia questions. Actually, it's New Jersey. I don't know why I haven't changed it, but hopefully I will at some point. So how tall in feet is New Jersey's highest peak? So we're going to go back up to tools and we're going to use Explorer. And again, you're going to see it open up on this side. So now we have the New Jersey's I cannot type highest peak. And there we go. You'll see that it opens up all sorts of items for us, right? And then I'm just going to use this one. Actually, I used the first one, Wikipedia. It'll open the page for us, right? And then you can go down and look and see exactly how high it is. You can do your research there. So elevation, 1,804 feet. All right, so I'm just going to copy that and we just paste it right there, right? So now you have other areas to answer questions to, but that's your Explore tool. Again, Explore, and you go from there. All right, find a picture online of New Jersey's official state bird and insert your picture in the space below. So now we're going to Google, right? And I'm going to put New Jersey state. Wow, I cannot type today, right? Bird. And I need an image. So I'm going to click on images. All right, there it is. All right, that's our state bird. So what the direction said was find a picture and insert it. So now I'm going to right click and get my mouse to open up this menu. And I'm going to save image as. And I'm just going to put state bird so I can find it easier. All right, and I'm going to save. So now when I come back to my scavenger hunt, right, I have to insert, let's see if I can get this up here. Now I have to insert this picture. So I'm going to give myself a little bit of space and I'm going to click insert and image. I'm going to upload it from my computer because that's where I have it. And state bird and boom, there we go. All right, now once you have it, you can resize it if you like, completely up to you. Do whatever you need, but that's how you insert in a Google Doc. Now, if you click on here, you're going to notice there's three areas, right? This first one is inline, which means nothing is really next to it. This one, if you click, watch, everything kind of moves up. So now my text can go right next to it. So if I wanted to write a little bit about the state bird, I could. And this one, again, drops it down a little bit. All right. So you see that now it's in between our area, our question. So I'm just going to move it down like that. But that's what I'm looking for. All right. The insert of the picture. So now, use the Explorer tool in this document to find an interesting website about California, and then type the title of the website below and create a hyperlink. All right, now, this is one that I find students have a lot of problems with. All right, creating a hyperlink. When you, let's just see if we can find, we'll just do the California state website. All right, I don't want a picture. I want all. All right, so I don't want to do. We'll do California State. That looks pretty cool, right? Because it just says a website about California, right? So when you're creating hyperlinks, right, the last thing you want to do is have this long hyperlink in your document. So I'm going to copy this real quick, and I'll show you what I mean. Copy. And we come down to use the Explorer tool to find an interesting website about California, then type the title of the website and create a hyperlink. If I were just to leave it, that's what the hyperlink would look like. And to me, that looks highly unprofessional. If I was a parent and I saw that on your website or in a document, I'd be a little disappointed because that really does not look professional, not in comparison. So if this is the California State University, to me, let's get rid of this. With California State University. Right now, I'm going to highlight it, right? Because I want to make this my hyperlink, right? A hyperlink is something that you can click to take you somewhere else. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do insert, link, and now I can paste my link right here. Paste. And when I do that, doesn't that look a little bit nicer than having a drawn out link that is the actual URL, the HTTP, right? And if I click here, you see, look, it even gives you a picture of what the front page looks like. Definitely more professional of a mode of doing that. And I'm going to tell you now, from this point forward, all Google items do the exact same thing. You highlight, you insert, you put a hyperlink. From this point forward, I will be taking points off if you don't hyperlink it in that manner. If you just put the URL, no good. All right? Be this warning. Let this be your warning. I want to see hyperlinks. I want to see professionalism. I want to see you grow so that you're doing this just instantaneously. All right? So there's your warning. All right, a table. Right now, we don't mean a kitchen table, right? We want information table. So we're going to insert. Right now, here's our table, but we need 3 columns. Columns go up and down. Rows go side to side. Right? Think of columns like the Parthenon. Right? It has columns. All right. So we're going to insert. Let me make sure I'm in my right spot. Insert table. So I need 3 columns. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you can see the numbers there, 3 by 5, right? Boom, I have that table. All right, that's what I needed to have in there. Now, it goes on to the second page. No worries about it. It's not a big deal. All right. Now, use the word counter. So that's all we're looking for, right? That simple table. That's all I want. Use the word count tool to find out how many words in this document. Type your answer here. So now we're going to go to Tools. I'm going to say word count. And let's see. I'm not looking for characters. All right. Characters are here. I'm looking for words. 295 words. All right. 295 words. All right. All right. Next. Hopefully you got that, right? Tools. Word count. Wait, where'd I go? Where'd I go? Where'd I go? I always get confused, right? I'm getting old. That's the way it works. Word count. All right. Word count. And then we can do that. Next, switch the page setup from portrait to landscape and make the entire page yellow. Now, this is a very important thing in teaching, right? Changing the layout of a page. Because if you're doing a graph or a chart or a table, sometimes when you're going top this way, it really makes the table kind of smush. But if you can open it up a little bit, very important. So let's take a look on how to do that. All right, so I'm going to go to File. All right, and I'm going to go down here to Page Setup. Now I have this toolbar down there. I can get rid of that. That is for the videoing that I'm doing. But I'm going to go to Page Setup. And it told me to make it landscape. So if you look here, landscape. Now, this is something new. Selected content. It used to be you had to do the whole thing. Now you can do selected content. So you can do page by page if you want. Do one page portrait, one page landscape, one page, really up to you. But we're going to change the whole thing into landscape, right? That's what they told us to do. The other thing they said is to make it yellow. So I'm going to come down here to page color and click yellow. And now you don't see the yellow in your page in the background yet. Once you hit OK, now it's changed everything over. All right. So landscape. So when you turn this into me, I'm going to see it landscape and I'm going to see that it's set up that way. Right. So number 7 page. So that's the page setup is under File, Page Setup. All right. Number 8, in the space below, write out the math problem 3 divided by 3 with an answer using only numbers and math symbols. All right, so how do we do that? So if we come up here, there is an equation area, right? Equations. So now 3 divided by 3 equals 1. All right, boom. All right, you can, if you look at it, where to go? Insert equations. If you look at it, it opens up this up here, all right, that you can use when you drop down. All right, different symbols, different items that you can use, right? There's the divide symbol. So if I did it that way, which is what I want you to do. All right, so now I'm going to do new equation. I'm going to go 3. I'm going to click here. I'm going to do divide 3. And then I have to find my equal sign. I know it's, actually it's on your keyboard. Let me go down. Equals 1, right? No big deal, but that's what I want. Use that equation area, okay? All right, add a header to this page with your name and date. Bonus if you can get your picture in. So I'm not going to show you how to do that. I showed you how to insert a picture, right? So I already showed you that, but I'm not going to show you how to get the bonus. You want the bonus? You got to work it out. But let's put a header in here. So right here is the beginning of my doc. If I double click up top, there's my header. All right, that's what it looks like. And notice right now it's set over there. I'm going to shift it that way, or I can shift it in the middle. And what do I need to find? My name and my date. So today is my name, Professor Roberson, right? And today's date is February 11th. We have, I left off half of my name there. All right, we have class tonight, February 11th, 2021, right? And there we go. So that's my header, all right? With which feature in Google's Docs, which one is your favorite? Use voice typing to answer the question. All right, so now there is a voice typing, and you got to give me a minute because it's been a little while since I've done this, and I have to remember where we put, there we go, voice typing. All right, so now watch. Click to speak. Oh, I got to allow. See my allow? My favorite part of Google Docs is the voice typing portion. Period. Now I'm done. All right? Pretty cool, huh? All right, now you can start typing just by doing that. Finally, hyperlink to Middlesex County College, or hyperlink to Middlesex County College webpage. Let's do that up. Middlesex County College, right? EDU, this is their website. We're going to copy. And if you remember, here we go. All right, I'm going to hyperlink this right here. I'm going to highlight. I'm going to insert, link, paste it, and boom. And guess what? We've just completed our Google Docs scavenger hunt. That's all you need. Now, where do you take that? Let me move you here. You're going to do scavenger hunt turn in. Now take notice, and I want to make this, right? Module 3. You guys, You can upload as many things as you want to turn in. So you're going to turn in your lesson plan here, your hyperdoc, your everything goes to the same spot. You just keep adding. All right. I've noticed people, well, I don't know where to turn it in because it keeps going back to the same spot. Exactly. I want it in the same exact spot. So don't be afraid. Turn it in at the module 3 spot. Again, this is the teacher version. Add, put it in. Add, put the next thing in. Add, put the next thing in. I want them all in one spot because what happens is I click on your name. I can see all the assignments that you've done. All right. No need to share. No need to worry. Add them all in. All right. One spot. All right. All right. That is your lesson on the Google Docs scavenger hunt. That does count as a grade. All right, we did it together, so it's pretty awesome. Easy, simple grade. If you have questions, holler and let me know. Thanks, guys. Enjoy.